Dear friends, warm welcome to today's episode. We are going to have a very good interaction, Sajjana Sangatya. So, this is episode 15. In English, we are doing in alternate days. So, followed by Telugu programs also. So, almost last 34 days, we are doing these programs. I'm happy today to introduce you to this beautiful topic. It is find your own unique energy signature. This is the topic for us, dear friends. And I'm going to also introduce you to a master who is, very popular because so many programs that are conducted, which is called a Soul Coach Transformational Program, which was conducted at QLU campus and under the banner of Quantum Life University in several places, even in Telugu states like Hyderabad, Rajahmundry, in different places. This program was conducted, and Soul Coach program in charge, and he is the coordinator, he is the main organizer who is working tirelessly to make it possible. So I introduce you to Mr. Loknath, Acharya Loknath, and welcome, Loknath, to have you here today. We are happy. So I want you to please share about yourself, and so that everyone will know about you, about your how you came into meditation path, and all the experiences. We have plenty of time because this is the Sajjan Sangacha. We need to listen to all the experiences. So please share.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you all. Namaste, one and all who are watching this live. Myself, Loknath Reddy. It's a great honor and a great pleasure to me to join my teacher, Dr. Newton session live today. A brief introduction and experience about myself is earlier I worked as a software engineer working in MNCs, Wipro, Oracle Corporation, earning a high salary. But inside there was a void. I was searching for meaning for my life. At that time, it was in the year 2011, September end. I came to know about Dr. Newton, Dr. Lakshmi, my teachers, my gurus, and about Quantum Life University. After meeting my masters, I find some answers. I got some insights that this is not my cup of tea. So I very soon after meeting my masters, after attending Soul Coach training program, I connected to my purpose. I connected to my inner calling. So there was intuition which told me to join my masters and be with them, work with them, and serve to the humanity through Quantum Life University. So I always feel deep gratitude towards my teachers for choosing me and giving me a great opportunity to serve everyone. Earlier, I was with a lot of confusions, lot of fears. Before entering into this path of spirituality, I was carrying a lot of self doubts, and I went through severe depression and unable to cope up with my emotions, unable to balance my inner life and outer life, because at that time I only knew how to earn money, but I was not thinking about the bigger picture of life. So after meeting my gurus, my life took the U-turn, the 360 degrees turn I took. So there is a big shift that happened in me. Within no time, after attending the Soul Coach training program, which is amazing transformational course offering from Quantum Life University. So I cleared all my doubts, all my fears, all my worries about life, because there was a lot of negative thinking that I used to carry. And after attending this program, and also after attending many courses from my masters, so I connected to my purpose, and I shared with my teacher that I want to be with you, work with Quantum Life University. Then our teachers agreed me to join the path. It's a great opportunity for learning and growing and sharing. So Quantum Life University is teaching education, not the academic education that we get through schools and colleges, but here it is the foundation for learning all the spiritual courses, all the personal transformation tools that we learn. So QLU is playing a significant role, especially I feel during these uncertain situations. Entire Earth planet is gripped with fear. People are worried they may lose jobs. No, they are all these years we are all identified with external things, but now everyone is having these questions, self questions. People who have grounded themselves with this spiritual understanding, deeper wisdom, and they know how to live a balanced life at any circumstances. So for me myself, I after finishing soul coach, attending soul coach training program, I am given the opportunity to be a trainer in soul coach training program, and also I have given a great responsibility to conduct the soul coach training program. It's a global program. Many people, it started in the year 2011, and then it is ever growing, ever evolving, and continuously hundreds and thousands of people are getting transformed. And I came to know about my darker side. I came to know about my limitations, because I was living a limited life. And this life university, Quantum Life University, introduced me the very core of life. So each time I connect to people, each time I share to people, each time I share my experience, there is immense joy that I carry from my heart, because nowhere in the globe these kind of universities established so far. And this time for the next 5-10 years, Quantum Life University is going to play a major role in shifting the global consciousness, because now I feel personally the Earth planet is shifting from fear-based energy to the love-based energy, and we need this knowledge, these tools, this wisdom, the great soul science for everyone to awaken themselves. My masters, my gurus helped me to awaken my inner wisdom, and I can't sit idle, I can't sit silent. So they helped me a lot to churn all my deep inside all the things, and they helped me to awaken the light within me. So this is about my story. So I work after left my job as software. Now I became an inner engineer, consciousness engineer, spiritual engineer, where I can explore myself deeper and deeper every day with this wisdom given by my masters. And also I am given opportunity to help many people to be a therapist. I'm a trained facilitator from Quantum Life University, where I connect many people to help by giving individual sessions. And also, I'm given the opportunity to write beautiful articles for our magazines. So, is the master, Dr. Newton, who has shower his light, his wisdom, his presence to transform my life. I'm so happy and blessed to be part of this Quantum Life University family. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me an opportunity to share my transformational experience with everyone here through live. Thank you.
It's wonderful, Loknath ji, for hearing all your beautiful experiences and how you came into this path and what really touched you. And afterwards, about you mentioned about the facing the darker side, the shadow side. So it's really very crucial for every spiritual seeker. First, they have to peel those layers of shadow, because otherwise we get identified with it. And you did it courageously. You are the one who need to be really appreciated, because many knows that they are not these shadows. They know that I am not these dark layers. But you are very courageous one, and you are a master yourself, Loknath. You really are serving so beautifully, leaving your corporate career and leaving all the luxuries and remaining simple, practicing middle path, and truly practicing what you have really believed in. And really, that's really important to do that for every spiritual seeker. And Loknath, I also want to ask you about any kind of experience that you want to share, one or two experiences that you want to share. It will actually inspire everyone.
Yes, sir. Sure, I will share just two, three of my core of my experiences after entering into this path. One is after attending the Soul Coach training program and after started my meditation practice, very soon I realized the power of intention, my intention power. Earlier, I used to hear from classes on stage by various masters, uh, but I was questioning, I was doubting it, whether it is existing or not, and also about the power of the self. Then I applied it to get job initially before I learn all these tools. But with the basic understanding, basic knowledge about soul science, whatever that I had, I applied this. If these intentions have power, let me check it, let me try it. So I did for getting my job. I got it, and I applied this intention power in a negative way to to check its power whether it is really working or not. I applied it in one of my friends, one of my colleagues in my office. It worked. So it worked even in the negative way also. But later, the every cause has an effect that we all know. I didn't know at the time that I have to face the consequences of that intention that I applied negatively. Then later, the consequences have come. I had to meet that person again. I could not share in detail about what that I applied on that particular person, name and all. But I saw from my own side that I did that unconsciously. I used intention power and it manifested. Then I took oath to myself, to my higher self, and to the universe that from this moment onwards, I never apply my intention power against anyone's will or negatively to anyone. So I use it only for the benefit of others, benefit of myself, and also especially benefit of others, because I learned the karmic impact if I use it negatively. Then I ask for forgiveness of that person that I applied on him. So after that, I started using it very creatively, very wisely, very consciously. My intention I had in the year 2011 ending and 2012 was when I was attending Soul Coach training program. There was a deep intention in me that I want to meet you. I want to join with you. I want to learn all the courses from Quantum Life University, and I want to serve. Then after releasing this intention into the universe, within a short span of time, I got some insights in my meditation practices, that I'm going to play a major role, key role, that I'm going to take some of the main responsibilities from QLU. These are the insights that I received. I didn't question that time, but I didn't share with anyone. Within 4 months, 4 months of time period, and it started manifesting whatever that I intended. And also another experience that I realized my dharma, I realized my purpose, that I want to live for many people. I want to be like my teacher. I want to learn and transform people like my master, Dr. Newton Kondaveti. And it realized, and it manifested, and I am now experiencing that intention power. And the second thing I got is intuition power, intuition, because this is inner calling that came to me, that you leave the job and there is a greater work is waiting for you, that you need to take up that work. This was my intuition in the year 2012 starting. So uh, uh, since 24 years of my age, I never listened to my heart. I never listened to my intuition. I was listening to my parents, my siblings, and my friends, my teachers from the school and college. I never know there is a voice inside which tells very clearly, very precisely, and it was very deeply that was coming from my heart, that do this practice, be in silence for few days, for 40 days, and read these books. Initially I was choosing the books by listening to my intuition. All the best books like the power of now, power of your subconscious mind, you can heal your life. Initially all the books that I choose based on my intuition, that is awakened in me. So this intuition is started guiding me since 2012, and I left the corporate career. But after entering into this path, when what I realized after listening to my intuition, my fears slowly started vanishing, and I started feeling self-esteem from inside, not the overconfidence, but there is confidence built up in me. And these tools that I received through Soul Coach training program to awaken extrasensory perception, telepathy, intuition, all the acharyas from QLU who helped me, because I was like a bird at the time. I was like a tiny little plant, and the energy, the wisdom, the knowledge, presence of all the acharyas shared with me was so profound, so beautiful, and the gift of my intuition awakened. So I applied this intuition. I started asking many questions inside. Initially I used to ask my teacher, I asked you, sir, with a lot of confusions when I met you initially, and you used to guide me so patiently, with a lot of love and grace. But within no time, your presence, your grace, helped me to awaken fully, because it was in the bird form. I was listening once in a while, but later it awakened fully, the gift of intuition. And many times, whatever that I got through my intuition, and in our interactions, planning of our program, Soul Coach program, and whatever you shared with me, whatever I shared with you, there was a connection, and this strong, deep connection, understanding established, especially with you, also which established within me and with you and with our sangha members, all the sangha members. And this is guiding me very well, and this helped me to tune and connect to the higher vision of QLU that you have. uh, that's where I'm able to balance both my inner life and outer life. This is another experience that I got. And third thing that I would like to share, one of the profound, deep experience that I had after attending this course, this after attending this Soul Coach program and other courses offered by you and Lakshmi Amma. that I had many health issues. I was having severe migraines, terrible headaches, sleepless nights, and digestion issues. So much of rage, aggression inside. I did not know at that time. I was living my life with that, and I was living a life of victim. And because of all these patterns, habitual, self, unconscious patterns that I carried, I had many health issues. I visited many psychiatrists, Fortis Hospital, Narayana Hridayalaya in Bangalore, and one of the best hospital in Asia is about mental health is Nimans. I visited that hospital. So all the male doctors, they said one thing: you have nothing but your own fears, your own worries. Only if you learn to come out of this through self practices, through mindfulness, then you will be all right. So I used to have a lot of medicine at the time. In the year 2010, 11, and 12, I was having highly suicidal depression. So within 4 to 5 months of time, from January 2012 to May, or maximum June, by June 2012, within maximum 6 months of time, all my health issues got cured. One more thing was, like, I was having terrible forgetfulness. I used to take time to remember even many of my close friends names also. All these patterns vanished without having any medicine. I thrown away all the medicine that I used to have. So the self-healing methods that you taught me, both of you, and it transformed my health. Otherwise, since childhood, I had health issues all the time. I understood that those are psychosomatic. I was because of my thought patterns, I was creating these health issues. And since 2012, I am totally healthy, perfectly all right. The self healing happened in me. I my migraines have healed, and my thought patterns, thought waves have changed, and I'm able to control my mind. I'm able to command my mind. I'm able to use my mind, and my digestion issues, my sleeplessness, everything is gone without taking any pills. So this is a very beautiful transformation happened to me without Quantum Life University, without both of you, without Soul Coach training program. Today I'm not the person who I am today. It is because of you all made me to be in front, to be who I am, and to be in front of you. My deepest gratitude to you, Master. And there are plenty of spiritual experiences. One more thing I would like to share, because since since I remember my memories, maybe 4 years or 5 years of time, my age, 4 or 5 years of my age, I started having dreams. There's a dream, like, continuously, recurringly coming again and again to me. I used to walk a lot, and I used to go to a place, reach a place where there is a big neem tree. I used to sit under. There are many masters who are sitting over there. I was getting this dream when I was in school, when I was going to college, when I was doing my master's degree. There was no clue, there was no meaning why I was getting that particular dream, which was haunting me for many years, almost 20 years. So it was in the year 2012, August, when I first time entered into the campus, QLU campus, Vikarabad. So these dream started, it started. Remember, I started remembering, recapitulating. I have seen this place. I have seen this path in Quantum Life University. The Bodhistan is there. There is a big tree, and we used to have, after that, we used to have many discussions with you. I realized the very first day itself, I realized this is the place I was visiting in my dream all these years. Then it has given me strong, confidence, strong, the strongness, the strength in me to trust my inner calling, that I am on the right track. I am with the right people. I am with the right masters. So this is also very profound experience that I have. So thank you so much.
Wonderful, Loknath. This is amazing to hear again all the beautiful experiences. You really given summary of all the experiences, the power of intention that you have experienced in your life. Because spirituality is not just theory, it is not just sitting in meditation, but it is the very active practicing what we gain out of meditation. Like wisdom need to be applied in daily life, you have applied it. Like a power of intention. Second, you mentioned about the gift of intuition they received, power of intuition. And the third one is an amazing thing, power of your consciousness, which healed you, which transformed you from limitations to where you realized your unlimited potential. That's what is the most unique point for you. Because they're very hardly that we see individuals who apply the spiritual principles, and whatever they learn, they they fail in application part. They don't practice it in daily life. But you are very sincere in your path. And another thing is, birds of same feather flock together. So we need to meet. Somehow we are all the same, because the entire Sangha of QLU, Quantum Life University, each one is an acharya, each one is a master. And masters will come together. They all come together. And we keep doing this beautiful work. That's what happened here, Loknath. And my dear friends, this is something amazing what Loknath shared with all of us today, because it's straight coming from his heart, all the sharings. And there's so much more to learn from Loknath, and you will have plenty of opportunity to do that. He conducts many one-day workshops and Sunday meditation classes, which are live streamed. It's done every Sunday, sometimes even other occasions. Even Soul Coach training program. He's also our trainer. He's an acharya who teaches. So you're most welcome to Quantum Life University to interact with all the masters here. So thank you, Loknath, and we keep having this spiritual chat conversation throughout this session. And today's topic that we have going to have is about, finding your own unique signature. So this is the topic: find your own unique energy signature. It's so important to find our own unique energy signature. Otherwise, what we give out is very limited, because our energy signature is very unique. Unless we know that, we can't really contribute to the world, or you can't really give yourself fully to your work that you're taken up. Any task that we are doing, any work that we are doing, whether it is our career or whether it is any place, whatever you are doing, it always depends on your unique energy signature. I give you the analogy of your thumb impressions. Wherever you go, we try to take the thumb impressions in the olden days. Now we have signature. With the pen, we take the signatures. Signature is so unique. Any legal documents, any kind of papers that you sign, financial documents, and it is so valuable. Your signature has something very, very unique. Nobody can do forgery. Of course, some they can do duplication, they can do forgery, but your signature is very unique. But we are not talking about this thumb impression or your physical point of view, these signatures. There is a very unique electromagnetic field you carry. Through that, you are emitting your soul vibration. You have a very specific energy code or consciousness code, which you emit. It can be called as a vibration, a frequency that you emit to the outside world. So we need to know that spirituality is about also to know who you truly are. That means you will know about what kind of energy signature you have, so that you know how you are going to fit in this world, what kind of roles you take, what kind of things you do, how you going to live in this life. Because what you are and who you are, this contains this unique signature of you, very unique vibrational pattern of you. So dear friends, nowadays we have, wherever we go, we have these cameras, so even iPhone has a camera which takes your face identity. You don't need to even type, you don't need to sign, you don't need to put the thumb. You just, it recognizes your face. Even more advanced is your iris recognition. Even your iris of the eyes has a very unique pattern, which is very unique. That's why no two iris are the same, no two thumb impressions are the same, no two people are the same. They don't have the same kind of facial features. So based on that, we recognize what the essence is. So dear friends, today's topic is so essential to know about our own unique energy signature, which is none other than nothing else than our own essence that we are born with. Each one of us is an essence being. When we came out from the oversoul, from our higher self, as an offshoot, like this is like a beautiful adventure that we have chosen. At that point of time, when we came out, at that point of time, we carried this unique vibration of us, and we contain this soul fragrance of us. It's very unique, it is incomparable. So my dear friends, everyone in the spiritual path, they will get this kind of question: who am I and what am I doing? What am I supposed to do? What is my purpose of life? These are the two questions which are going to be revolving around this unique signature of yours. That means your unique energetic signature will answer these two questions. Who you are, whatever you are thinking right now, whoever you think you are not that. Generally, before meditation, we think I am the body, I am a dull person, I don't have memory, I am this, I am that. We have so many definitions which are very, very limiting definitions about our own selves. But later on, when you become a practitioner of meditation, your definition of yourself is changing. You recognize that whatever you are thinking about yourself is not truly you are. You are much more than the body, much more than the mind, much more than all those thought forms that are coming in your mind. Certain thoughts are saying that you are not good enough, but you are not these thoughts. They are randomly coming, and you're much more than that. You're much more than the emotional stuff that we carry. Maybe one moment, one situation we feel sad, one situation we feel fearful, but it is not that it is going to define you about who you really are. And that's the first question that every spiritual seeker finds out: who am I? And the second one is, what am I going to do? What is the purpose? What is the meaning? What am I supposed to do on this planet Earth? What are you is also going to create a kind of beautiful energy signature of you. Because these two things, there is an answer for you, my dear friends. So let us now understand through some certain slides that are prepared for you. certain things, like you are there wherever you are going. You are there where you are, wherever you are going. For example, you are going to a marketplace, you carry your unique energy signature there. You are meeting a person in an interview and you are carrying your whole self. You are emitting these energetic vibrational frequencies, and even others also can sense it. Many sensitives, empaths, they can sense your vibration. That's why there are certain people in the world, when we're meeting them, we feel, oh, I want to run away from these people. We label them generally as toxic people. We feel that, okay, they are really draining my energy. They're taking away, pulling my energy. They want more attention from me, and they're asking the same thing again and again. They want manipulate. They want to do these things, control. So we can sense that kind of energy. There are people, their energy signature is going to be broadcasted, but that's not their true energy signature. It's called distortion. For everyone, there is a soul energy signature. Our mind distorts a lot of our soul information. When we came as an offshoot from our oversoul, from a higher self, when we came down from the higher dimensional realms, that point of time, our soul signature is very intact. And slowly, when we step inside the body, and when we go through several kinds of situations here on the three-dimensional plane, there are many distortions that occur. That's why we find many people, their vibrations are low, and some people vibrations are high. Those who are meditating, they go to a higher vibrational states. And you also find these kind of energy signatures for every human being. Wherever you go, there you meet many people, you recognize that. So if you are particularly a sensitive person, you recognize that. So Alan Watts, this master, who is a Zen master, he said, waking up to who you are requires letting go of who you imagine yourself to be. We imagined ourselves to be stupids, idiots, and ignorance. We imagined ourselves to be good for nothing, failures, many things. But it's our own assumptions that we made. It's based on one relative truth, based on some context, some kind of situations where we are in, and we come to some kind of wrong conclusions. There are distortions that happen. So waking up to who you really requires a courage also. It means you need to let go of all that stuff we are carrying in the mind and emotional field. Your personality also, your whole personality sometimes has gone through a lot of distortions. Ego, which is clinging to that old personality stuff. Many people, they feel that, oh, why I'm suffering like this, why I carry this kind of energy, why I am not succeeding in my life, why people run away from me, why people don't talk to me, why people eliminate me, and we don't know the reason. So what we need to do is just be courageous in letting go of who you are not, because you assume that you are this, you are that, you have defined yourself with limited mind. Now in meditation, that what we are doing, like last almost 15 or 30 days, we are practicing meditation in the lockdown period, anapanasati meditation, breath awareness. When you are watching the breath, your mind is becoming empty. We are really letting go of all those definitions about who you are. Many thoughts are coming, many subconscious stuff will surface, like your chitta is also creating a lot of belief systems to surface. And in meditation, all that stuff is going out, you're letting it go. So this is something very important, dear friends, to be courageous, to wake up to who we really are. So first, know yourself. You are born as an original. with our unique energy signature. Everyone is born as original only. So when there is original, there is also duplicate. So we know that many times we don't live our original self. We don't have that originality of us, which is reflecting through this personality structure. Our soul is so original, it is so pure, so divine. You are who you are. You are what you are. You are not what others defined you. Many might have told that you are this, you are that, you are good for nothing, you are this. They labeled you, they judged you, they shamed you, and all that. But you are not that. Generally, we give such a weightage to all that stuff. But you are that original essence that you are born with. It contains the unique energy signature. So, imitation is limitation. At a very younger age, we are taught to imitate. It's okay, initially, that's okay to imitate, but the teachers, the parents must tell the child that you are born original, you are very unique being, you are incomparable. So you don't need to constantly imitate. Initially, you need a role model, but after that, you have to find your own original essence. We should not become Xerox copies of others. Otherwise, everyone is like a rubber stamp. Like in the spirituality, when you enter into this path, you will find that there is Buddha, there is Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, Lord Buddha, Lord Mahavira, Lord Guru Nanak Ji, Lord Jesus Christ, Muhammad, Lord Pravakta, Muhammad Prophet, all these masters. And initially, we think that all of them are the same, but you also find that they're very unique. They carried their very unique soul signature, energy signature. So in deep meditation, many get the experiences of meeting divine meetings with Buddha, divine interactions with Buddha, divine appearance, divine presence of Buddha. That point of time, then recognize the unique energy signature of Buddha. The same way with Christ energy. Christ energy is so unique, and so unique with even Krishna's energy. Every master's energy is so original, and you can't say that all these is the same. It's not that. It is a very unique. We are born unique. Everyone is a unique being. And we might have some role models, but doesn't mean that we have to follow those role models throughout the life. At one stage, after you receive the inspiration from a guru, from your teacher, from your parent, you must find out who you are. Otherwise, most of the sons or daughters, they just imitate their parents. They're like rubber stamps. We might resemble our parents anatomically and physiologically. We might have facial features. Our eyes might be looking just exactly like the eye color of the father and mother, and the hairstyle is the same. But you are born unique. Your inner energetic frequency is very unique. We have to find out. Otherwise, many they imitate their mother and father. Even when we come into spiritual path, we also become an imitator. We just imitate. We just follow stereotypic way. But somewhere we have to find our true vibration, our true frequency, your uniqueness of the soul. That's what in meditation, that's what we recognize. It may take some time for a seeker, for a practitioner of meditation to find out, but it is going to be definitely that experience will come one day or other. So, dear friends, our true self is who we really are. When we let go of all the stories, labels, judgments that we have placed upon ourselves or others have placed upon us, it is who we naturally are without the mask and pretentiousness. Many masks, many things that we wear, it is not that who we really are. They're outer layers. That's why this path of spirituality is very challenging. When I came into this path, I have to go through the same kind of process. I have to face my shadow side. I have to let go of all those limitations that I carried in my head, all the stories that I told about myself, all the judgments that I made about myself. And so, friends, only then we can really arrive at a deeper place. Otherwise, these labels, these stories, this mental baggage that we are carrying, emotional baggage, it will stop us only in the periphery. Many people, even though they become meditator, they say that I am doing a good meditation, 3 hours meditation, but I'm not progressing. Unless you are courageous to understand that, oh, I am not these outer layers, you must recognize first about these outer layers. We need to look at them. So far your mind said this is what you are, or this is what who you are, but it is not true. So in meditation you can start peeling all these different layers. So friends, it's a courageous thing to do. So now let me explain to you about conscience to consciousness. You know, each one of us have conscience. We are born with conscience, means even as a child we recognize that we have a certain conscience inside us. We get to know certain things. Whenever we are doing something against our family rules or family things, immediately your conscience says you are doing wrong. Even anything against the society, whenever you are doing a mistake or something that you are doing, immediately your conscience is going to be pricked from within you. You find that this conscience is coming and saying, oh, you're doing a mistake, you're doing a blunder. So we have 3 levels of conscience I want to share here. One is called individual personal conscience of you, which is developed based on your experiences. Because from childhood, we are exposed to different types of memories, different types of situations in our life. Not all the memories are good memories, there are bad memories too. And not only there are good people that you meet, there are people who are tough and hard and bad people. And you have encountered all kinds of situations in your life. Based on that, you have a conscience. You determine what is right, what is not right, what is good, what is bad. So whenever you are going towards tilting towards bad, immediately your conscience says you are doing something bad. This bad means you going to be losing something. When you do this, it's not good. It tells you, it alerts you. It's an internal alarm that you develop at a very younger age, but it is also very binding. Most of this is conditioning, because good and bad is very limiting kind of ideas that we carry. For example, I tell you, what is good, what is bad in India might be totally different what is good and bad in Japan. What is good and bad in America, it may be totally different. So even in our own family, we have a kind of group conscience. Family, there are many ideas, rules of the family, there are many unspoken rules, but that family carries a kind of family energy based on all those generations of families. Many past generations passed on that conscience into this family. We carry it. Like a woman, should never speak loud in certain families. Women can't decide on their own. They have to be always depend on husband or depend on always the father. Means father will decide about whom this daughter is going to get married. So for example, this daughter feels like, oh, I love this person, I resonate with this person, and I truly feel from my heart this is the right person, I must marry. But your family conscience is preventing you. Immediately you feel a certain kind of guilt. Oh, my father, my family, it's going to be a disgrace, they will not allow me. So if I am getting married, that means I lose the belongingness, the right to belong to this family. So we are bound to our families or to the groups that we belong to, because this conscience that we all carry. So that's why in spiritual path, one by one we expand beyond our good and bad, right, wrong, and our thought process, all the distortions, all the memories. We go beyond that. We go beyond the family conscience. Even the family, it carries what is right, what is not right. We have to raise above that conscience also. That's what is spiritual path is about. And society, even a country, carries the conscience, national conscience, country conscience, even religious conscience you have. Whenever you even a spiritual path conscience might be there. For example, whenever someone, they say that I follow strictly my guru's word. Now, if I'm reading another guru, say you have come across Lord Krishna's book, Bhagavad Gita, you're reading Bhagavad Gita, and immediately you feel betrayal, like I'm betraying Dattatreya. So far, I followed Lord Dattatreya, this master. Now, I should not follow because your conscience is pricking inside. Even many religions. So all the religions somewhere carries this kind of limiting kinds of, you must rigidly follow our own religion, you should not never learn from other religions, you belong, you here, you are born here, that means you should not be open minded to learn anything else. So it prevents us to expand beyond our country, our society that we are born with, beyond our conscience or religious conditioning. It's so important that we need to be courageous enough to expand meditation beyond our own personal individual conscience, family conscience, and societal conscience. This is what is the most important thing. Then you become universal being. Then you are actually have become an inclusive being. Means you include the whole creation in your heart, in your being. You don't exclude, oh, that's a other country, my country is great. Oh, this person's, our language is great, other language I don't consider good. It's so important, we have to have this expanded version of our own selves consciousness. So this conscience is also preventing us from our own unique energy signature, friends. So this we call it as conditioning. The lot of conditioning process occurred in our lives. So each one of us, if we look into our mind, we recognize these conditionings. We carried from society, from upbringing, from world, from religion, from many different memories. We are conditioned deeply. That's why we feel all the time these inner conflicts coming up in the mind. But our consciousness has no conflicts. Consciousness understands the big picture. Consciousness is unlimited. It has no definition. It is a definitionless awareness, which is an expanded version of yourself. You are that which is definitionless, but you carry very unique soul fragrance. So, dear friends, How to find out now the solution part, your unique energy signature. How to find out that? Because this is the topic for us today. Finding out your unique signature, energy signature, it requires your readiness, your courage. You must muster the courage to break free from these chains, these limitations that you have set up. And I say all this entire process that we do is called cleaning up the mess, clean up the mental emotional mess. MESS, mental emotional somatic stuff. We have to clean up all that because we carried the past. This past has conditioned our mind. So dropping the layers, in India we keep hearing this process called neti neti. In the ancient Vedic texts, this process was mentioned in Upanishads, where to arrive at what is essential, you have to remove what is non-essential. Non-essential things are in the periphery. For example, you carry many notions, ideas about your body. My body is thin, my body is powerless, my body is weak, I don't look good, I'm not beautiful. All these things, one by one, from the body, if you start neti neti process, first all the things, you opinions you to carry about the body, and even body layer itself, you can know that you are much more than the body. The body is your temple, but you are not the body. So neti neti process, you go on witnessing, you go inwardly, you cross all the mental emotional ego layers. So one after the other, this is what we're going to do. That's how we can drop the outer layers, like an onion peeling the layers, layers and layers and layers. But onion is so simple to peel, but a human, it's very difficult, dear friends. A human carries many mental layers, thought layers. It is really, it requires a sincere practice of meditation. We need to be really serious, focused, and very sincere to our meditation practice. That's how these many layers of thoughts, beliefs, emotions, they get peeled off. We can drop them. Number one that we need to drop is all that conditioning we talked about, conscience, which is coming from our society, societal conditioning, family conditioning. Somewhere we feel a hidden loyalty, feel that I'll be, if I'm not following my family rules, that means I'm breaking the rules. Actually, we don't need to be disloyal. It's only our fear. We are bringing a kind of beautiful love of a different kind to our family. So for our family, carrying so many conditioning, this is good, this is bad, and so many things, which is, there is so many restrictions and many generations that's passed on, and it is restricting the growth of any being, any child who is born in that family. So we have to cross, this is called as enlightened love. There is unconscious hidden loyalties that we carry with society, with the world, with the family, with the religion, with spiritual path that you are walking in, with the country, and all that. We need to be courageous to have this great enlightened love and say to your family, say to the society, say to the religion, I have very deep respect for you. I really love all that what you have given me. I'm born here. And of course, this will be there. But now I am expanding into a different consciousness level. I'm going beyond the limitations so that I bring glory and happiness and joy to this family. I bring glory, joy, and happiness to this country. I bring glory, joy to this particular religion that I'm born with. I am going to bring glory and joy to the spiritual path. This needs a courage. We drop all that conditioning that we carry, dear friends. This conditioning requires your fearless attitude. You need to be so courageous. Otherwise, this mind is so judgmental. We ourselves judge. I keep meeting many spiritual practitioners. They express these kinds of limitations sometimes. They say that I am following the Mata path, means Mataji path. They only worship Mataji. For them, Pitaji is not important, only Mataji. So some they follow only Shiva. Mataji is not. Mataji also is under Shiva. They come and they get confused. They say that certain guilt I'm feeling, I'm not able to progress. We need to learn from both Mataji and Pitaji. We need to learn from both. And all religions are beautiful. We learn from all religions. Why only one religion? All religions are beautiful. Every master, the founder of every religion, is so enlightened being. Such an enlightened being has given the teachings. So important to listen to the teachings of Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, Lord Parashurama, to all the sages at the same time. Listen to all the masters, like Jesus Christ, Muhammad Pravakta, and we need to listen to Zoroaster. We need to learn from Socrates. We need to learn from all New Age masters also. Generally, we restrict and limit ourselves because of this hidden loyalty. It's called unconscious loyalty. We feel that I will lose the right to belong. It's a kind of betraying. I'm betraying them. We feel that way, but it's not true. A real master will never feel betrayed if you are really going beyond the guru. If you are able to really reach to 5 steps ahead than the guru, the real teacher, real guru, real father, real mother, real country, no one really feels bad about it. Your father, when you can succeed, you be brighter than your father. Your father one will the one who feels so happy. Dear child, dear son, dear daughter, you have really excelled. I feel so great, so honored, so beautiful, so happy to see you. You reach to greater heights than me. I'm happy about it. But we carry this unconscious reality, friends. This prevents mostly to connect with our unique energy signature. Remember that. We have to first work on this layer. Second is childhood conditioning. Your entire childhood, all that what you went through, we need to peel the layers. Fetal conditioning inside the womb, we gone through a lot of conditioning. All that conditioning also need to be peeled off, one layer by layer. We need to remove all that. That's how we can be original again. And then past life conditioning. There are many lifetimes. We are not one unidimensional and one lifetime being. We are coming here many times. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Punarapi janane jatare sayanam. We have been coming here so many times. We carried so much of this conditioning from past lives. So all that requires our courage and our readiness, our sincere meditation practice to drop all these layers. So dear friends, those who can drop these things, they really arrive at a deeper place. You really that day will say that I am me, it's okay to be me. This is a profound statement. This child, really, we are born like this beautiful child, innocent, reflecting the innocence, purity, and there is emitting the unique energy signature. Can you see this picture of this child? You really see a God there. The God is expressed through his smile, through his teeth, through his eyes, through his face, through his hair, through his gesture. And we are born original, dear friends. And when we grow up as an adult, our minds are adulterated, polluted, contaminated. We carry so many things, judgments about our own self and all that. So when you can say that I am incomparable, unique, multi-dimensional, divine version of reality, unrepeatable version of divine reality, then you arrived at your unique energy signature. We are all incomparable. If you go into a garden, look at the flowers, the hibiscus flower, pink hibiscus, and there is a jasmine tree, jasmine flowers bloomed, and there is a lotus in that lotus pond. And for example, they're all arguing. Lotus is saying, all the religions really consider me as their sacred symbol. I am the most important, very, very special than you. I am the supreme one. I am the number one. Lotus flower is saying. How the jasmine feels. Jasmine feels. It argues. No, no, no. You think that way. You stupid. You idiot. I am the jasmine flower. When people have the fragrance of jasmine, they are transported to a different dimension. I am the most supreme one. And hibiscus says, you look at me. All the women in India, they apply the hair oil. In the hair oil, this hibiscus herb is used. They also take, when the flower is dried, they put that flower in the oil also. They come and even sometimes they take out these flowers to worship God. For many gods in India, I have been kept there. I am the most sacred one. I am the most supreme one. Think about this. We as human beings, we do the same thing. We're going to have this superior, inferior, and we go on having a competition. But what is so important, dear friends, we are all incomparable. You are incomparable, divine version of reality, unrepeatable. You are you in the past, present, future. There will not be anybody, somebody who looks like you, who behaves like you, who speaks like you. You are a very unique energy signature. How can this God, that Brahman, the God, can create kind of duplicates? This creation is original only. How can he create duplicates? No forgery. Here, the God, that intelligence, the greater intelligence, we call it as God. That God is creating everything very unique, incomparable, dear friends. Everyone, whoever incarnated, are very unique beings. We need to know this. Spiritual path is to know this truth that I am unique and divine version of reality, unrepeatable, and I'm multidimensional. I carry my unique soul fragrance. And what others think about you is none of your business. Stop being a people pleaser. Part of our conditioning process is, from a very younger age, we always worried about what others think about me. Are they thinking about me good way, or they feel bad about me? Am I looking good in the others' eyes or not? This is the worst thing, friends. So it's not your business what others think about you. Mind your own business. This is what spiritual path is saying to us. Mind your own business. Find out your unique energy signature. Stop being a people pleaser, because when we go on people pleasing, we never live our life, we never connect to our divine essence. And only after you can find your own fragrance, soul fragrance, this fragrance comes out, and then you give happiness to the whole world. You please the whole world now, which is like an exuberance. It's an abundance of love which overflows from you. Now it is no more pretension. You are not pretending that I love you. It is not a pretension that you are helping someone. It's really coming out of your abundant state of being. When you are yourself, truly your unique energy signature, then you really can serve this world very well, my dear friends. We are here to contribute to our world collectively, our own unique soul fragrance. The fag end of the life, what we think about is only one question: what am I giving to the world? So far, we thought, what did the world has given me? World has given me pain, they judged me, they condemned me, they created fear in me, they conditioned me, they create all these things we get. But the fag end of the life, or when you're leaving the body, that point of time, we are going to have this question: what did I do in this life? What did I give out to this world? My soul fragrance, did I share it? So when you find out your unique soul fragrance, unique signature, then what happens is this unique energy signature emits its radiations. Your electromagnetic energies is going to be broadcasted out. You don't need to put an effort to reach out to people. Just your presence itself is going to benefit the world. Your presence. If you want to know more about it, read Eckhart Tolle, this master Eckhart Tolle, who is an author of this book, Power of Now. He talks about the pain body. People carry this conditioning, all the suffering, pain in the pain body. We're clinging to the pain. But in this moment, in meditation is coming back to this moment fully. We are dropping all the past, which is already over. We are only clinging to it. We are going to uncling ourselves, and we are going to really let go of all the pain that we carried from our subtle bodies. So friends, Lord Krishna said beautifully in one shloka, Swadharme nidhanam shreya, paradharmo bhayavaha. Swadharma is always very important to follow. It brings shreyas, it brings growth in you. That's what he said. Whatever is your dharma is nothing but what you are, what you're giving out, what you want to do in this life. That's called dharma. You're born with a kind of dharma. Swadharma means your own dharma. Paradharmo bhayavaha. Following the footsteps of others, following the others' ideas and other things is a deviation. You are moving away from your really unique self of you. It's such a valuable guidance Lord Krishna has given through Bhagavad Gita. He also said that karmanusarane buddhi, buddhyanusarane karmaha, means we have to reverse this statement. Karmanusarane buddhi means all the past life, your actions, your karma, sanchita karma, prarabdha karma, everything has shaped up your buddhi right now. Your buddhi is your higher intellect. That's not the mind. There's a higher intellect which we carry that always guides us. When it is really matured, our higher intellect, we know what is our own unique energy signature. So our karmas of many lifetimes determines our buddhi, our higher intellect. Also in this lifetime, for example, you are doing svadhyaya, you're reading spiritual books, you are meditating, you're courageous enough to drop these unnecessary layers through neti neti process. You're saying, this is not me, I am not this, I am not these outer layers, I am that, which is the awareness which is definitionless, the awareness which is like a lamp lit forever, an eternal lamp which resides in the timelessness, spacelessness, which resides in the beyondness. I am that. So dear friends, this neti neti process, all that, the our buddhi which is matured can really drop these outer layers. Then what happens is buddhyanusarane karmana, means your buddhi, your higher intellect now guides you to perform your day-to-day activities. You do what is called as action without action, effort without effort. It's called effortless effort, path of least effort, action without action. You do karma but without doership. Whole universe flows through you in that moment when you are doing anything. You are reading a book, that means actually along with you the whole universe is participating in reading that book. Your entire self, every neuronal cell in your brain is participating in reading the book. So we'll be so total and complete in that moment. So my dear friends, this you remember in Bhagavad Gita, whatever Lord Krishna told us, follow your own inner nature. Your inner nature is your unique energy signature. Rest of the things that you have learned from society, this, that, good, bad, all that, in the spiritual path, first we need to go within. All the non-essentials need to be dropped, and so that you arrive at the essential, what is the most essential that is in you. And your inner child is the door to know yourself and to be yourself and to find your unique energy signature. All of us, when we look at any child, you can feel a kind of divine nature in a child, and you find God in a child. That's why we say all children are gods. Later all the distortions happen when we grow up and when we are growing up into adulthood, but children, or all the children, are gods. They have very unique energy signature. And after that, when the child may develop certain conditioning again, because even the past life conditioning can be totally be healed if there is the right conditions which are given for a child's growth. For example, parenting, right parenting is given, spiritual conscious holistic parenting is given, a child will not bring back all the old conditioning from the past lives. I tell you, a beautiful research done by Theosophical Society masters Annie Besant and Lee Bitter, and she said that when a mother is pregnant, a pregnant mother, when she is meditating, when she is reading Bhagavad Gita, when she is also listening to scriptures like Upanishads, what happens is the child will totally heal all the past life wounds, because every time mother is meditating, not only reading the scripture, but also communicating with the baby during meditation. In this deep inner silence, the mother have the capacity, mothers communicate with the babies. The child receives all the unconditional love of the mother. Mother says through her heartbeats that I love you, my dear child. Whether you are a boy or girl does not matter. I love you, whoever you are. You are my darling. That's what every mother's heartbeat says to the child. The child in the womb fetus is listening to the mother's heartbeat. Mother is communicating through her heartbeats. Every feeling of her goes into the child. That's what these masters said. When the spiritual parenting, spiritual pregnancy is followed, the children, they are healed from all the tendencies, vasanas, samskaras, old patterns from past life. All the conditioning is gone, wiped off. The child actually is born as a meditator from the womb of the mother. Such is the greatness of every mother who is a meditator, because they can bring the children as genius with unique energy signatures without distortions. Now these children, they are going to really be the genius. The old patterns will be sprouting, germinating, and it will not affect the life at all. So that's why I say that your inner child is the doorway to your divine essence. And even though, for example, for me also, I gone through a lot of kind of wounding process. Everyone, without exception, very few rare exceptional cases that we find that children are born without wounds, without emotional wounds. But most of the children, they carry these kind of wounds, like missing the father or missing the mother, or abandoned child, or the child who is feeling betrayed, the child who is feeling neglected, rejected, unloved, misunderstood, lonely, many things. All these things, wounds are there. So how can we ever connect to the divine essence if the wounded child we carry inside? So in meditation, we can bring a very deep, profound healing. You are going to heal all the layers of these wounds, all the conditioning that happened for the child, all the distortions in the mind that happened. And the child in you responds. The wounded child become a divine child, a radiant child, a bright child, an original child. There is a Zen saying which says that find your original face. When you go and meet a Zen master, they say that only one advice they give: find your original face. We'll be surprised. What is my original? This is my original face. But a master says, you are faking. You are having a mask. You're pretending. You're not authentic. You're not honest with yourself. Be true to yourself. Find out who you truly are. Then you have a true face of your own. The real face will be there. Then your soul fragrance is radiating out through these eyes and through the face. Your muscles, your personality, your body emits this unique energy signature. I really love this quotation, the saying from the Zen masters. Uh, Find your original face. Be original, my dear friends. Why we should always be like a duplicates? As humans, to survive, we learned about how to duplicate only. We have never really raised above this survival consciousness stage. Now the time has come. This is the beautiful time that we're going through. A very interesting transition times for everyone. We are at home. Everyone has time for yoga and meditation. Every day I'm doing my Surya Namaskars. Every day I'm doing, because I really find Surya Namaskars helping me a lot because my body is stretching and I'm doing good meditation every day. I'm practicing meditation. I always connect, look at myself. I go within. There's so much depths that we need to know about ourselves. We go on really going into our own depths through the portals of silence in the inner silent state. So, dear friends, nowhere to go, nothing to do, just be yourself, your unique self, unique energy signature. You are you. It's okay to be you. Find out who you are. So, dear friends, now I'm coming to the end of the this particular session. We'll have some kind of questions and also meditation. And I invite now Loknath, if he has some questions on behalf of everyone, you can ask Loknath if you have.
Yes, sir. Uh,
Yes.
yes, sir. Thank you for sharing amazing wisdom about the unique signature of every person. I have few questions that I would like to ask, which will help the participants. First thing is there any significant changes that a person get if they find their unique energy signature? Any significant changes they see in their life, internally, inner and outer, in their life?
Okay. That's really very good. We take this question, Loknath. So when a child, when an adult also finds their own inner energy, unique energy signature, the immediate change that they find is the joy comes out. Joy is the indicator. Whenever we are touching to our originality, we feel joyful. We feel like laughing, smiling, dancing, melody, song comes out. It's so natural. And second thing I say is love comes out from our own unique energy signature. The love which is unconditional in nature. It is emitting. That's all. You don't do it deliberately. You don't like, I want to now share it with others. Like just a flower, when a flower is now finding out its unique energy signature, it's opening its petals, it's bloomed now, blossomed, all the petals unfolded. What happens is immediately the fragrance of the flower reaches to everyone, whoever is coming. That's the same thing with any person, whoever has come across, found out their soul energy signature, soul signature, immediately that radiance, that emitting of the signals, people can immediately find out, oh, there's so much love, there's so much joy, and you yourself will feel, and there's so much peace that comes out. So far you are living for the society, so far you are living conditionality, limitation. It's very limiting nature, limiting you, and now you feel a certain peace coming to you. And the fourth thing I can say is you find the unity also at the moment you find the unity, the unique energy signature, that unique energy signature makes you go to another leap in your consciousness. That's called unity consciousness, because the river has joined the ocean, and the river now understands that I am the big ocean, I'm not separate from the ocean. But the river still carries the individual fragrance. It's a paradoxical, but it is what it is. In India, mostly the confusion comes that, oh, moksha means that the river is merging into the ocean. Now I will not have any individual identity. I will be gone. That's why many people don't want enlightenment, because they feel that if I'm becoming enlightened, I lose myself. I'll not have any identity at all. But Buddha remains Buddha. After 2750 years, Buddha even still now exists. in a different plane of consciousness, Krishna exists. And all the avatars, whoever has come, Dashavatara. For example, if we meet Parshurama, he's still there. He has found his unique energy signature. Parshurama is incomparable with Rama. Lord Rama is his unique energy fragrance. The same way, everyone, whoever finds their divine unique energy signature, they also understand that they are not separate from the whole and completeness. They are gods expressed as the unique fragrance here. That is the most beautiful thing, because Seth, Jane Roberts channeled this master or soul called Seth. Seth Speaks, Seth Material, Nature of Personal Reality. Some of the books have elaborated on this. I really resonated with that information channel a lot, because otherwise we get confused. Many of us, we don't know what is happening, what is going to happen if I become one with the whole. That's why when a person is finding out unique energy signature, these are the things which are indicators. It benefits them. They find a kind of inner kind of connectedness with the entire thing, and love, joy, peace comes out, radiates out. And what else is going to happen is, now they going to touch the world. They are going to really benefit the world. Those who finds their unique energy signature, whether they are working in an organization, or it is an individual, maybe a venture, an individual startup company, whatever they are doing at a personal level or society level, that unique energy frequency vibration will help. Even in the workplace, they give their 100%, because there are no other distortions. There's no sabotage of this energy of them. They contribute a lot. That's why I highly advise everyone to find out their own unique energy signature in the organizations. All the individuals in the organizations, they're a team. In the team, there must be cohesiveness, harmony, bonding, and they must really contribute for the growth and expansion of the organization, whatever is the organization. But every individual is so unique. Unless they find out what they are really unique about, what is their unique energy signature, they can't really contribute well to the organization growth. The world will be a better place for everyone if everyone really emits this new vibrational state from their unique point of view. Thank you for this question, Loknath. You can, if you have one more, you can ask me.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for answering this question, sir. So I'm going to ask this question from the participants' point of view. How can Quantum Life University helps humanity, everyone on this Earth planet, to find their own unique signature? How it's going to help? Thank you.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay, what's the Quantum Life University's contribution to the world? And first of all, Quantum Life University is itself is a energy entity. It is the soul of its own. It's a collective consciousness. It's not only Dr. Newton, Kondaveti, or Dr. Lakshmi. It is actually all the masters. It's the collective vision of many masters, enlightened beings on the planet Earth. So in this Quantum Life University, everyone has a very unique energy signature. That's why here, everyone, whoever is residing in Quantum Life University or participating or volunteering, everyone, training, teaching classes, everyone, they find out about their own unique energy signature. First, by peeling all the outer layers. First, we drop what is non-essential in us, and we arrive at what is really the most essential part of us, that is our soul, and which carries this unique frequency. So from that place, Quantum Life University is offering to the globe, the whole humanity, the wisdom which can help everyone to really recognize who they truly are and find out their unique purpose for which they have come or incarnated on the planet Earth. So what happens once they find out, they're going to really give their best to the world. They contribute for the welfare of the whole world. And primarily, Quantum Life University is the meditation and spiritual science university. It's not like a material sciences university. It's a kind of spiritual sciences university and meditation university, where everyone here is really imparting this wisdom. Everyone in Quantum Life University, if you touch them, everyone is very wise being. Everyone is I feel, an Atma Jnani. Everyone is a self-realized master. Everyone who are stepping into Quantum Life University, within no time, they recognize that own inner master in them. This is the contribution to the world globe, Loknath ji. That's what is the contribution. I have one more question to ask.
Uh, Thank you, sir. This is amazing. I have no questions now. Every question is answered. I have come with many questions, but in your explanation, all questions are answered. This is amazing, unique topic that you are offering the whole globe. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And let's take some participants' question. Today, there are many who are viewing, and they are sending some questions. So, can you also help me to track some questions if you can? Otherwise, I can check it. I can check it here. Okay. Here, someone, Lata, is asking, can two souls have the same soul signature? For example, twin souls. Okay, it's an interesting question, Lataji. Though they look like two twin souls, energy signatures are looking the same, but still you find a very interesting. They have very unique frequency. Both are, even though they are twin souls, they resemble, they are like the same. It's like two people are kept like in the same, like a one seed with the two pods in it. When you open it, the two parts of the seeds look same. The twin souls, they have such a resemblance. Not just resemblance, they are almost like same, the thoughts, emotions, and everything, but still each one is carrying unique energy signature. That I must tell you. So here, Radha and Krishna are the examples of twin souls. On a planet Earth, if we want to know twin souls, who are these twin souls? Look at these masters. Our great Lord, Bhagavan, master of master, grandest master, Lord Sri Krishna, and Radha Mata. She is the twin soul of Lord Krishna, but they're very unique. They both have very unique energy signature. Most of the times, they don't even know that they don't need to even physically meet also. They have such a deep bond, deep connection. They are speaking to from soul to soul. There's a communication that is happening at a different level. This is called telepathy and soul to soul talk that's happening between them. So hardly they live together, but they're the greatest twin souls. So thank you for this question, Lataji. Yes, they resemble same, but they still have unique energy signature. And one more question we're going to take. Shubhra Jain, how to find unique frequency? If someone is nocturnal, is it energy signature? It is same as your individual nature. Okay. So how to find the unique frequency? The best method I can say is you start practicing meditation. And I given the pointers, certain pointers about how we can't enter into meditation state and stillness because many layers of conditioning prevents us. So neti neti process, drop all these outer peripheral layers. Mostly we assume that I am this, I am this, I am this limitation, I am being, this is what others told me, that's what I am, and we are limiting ourselves with those thoughts. But we are not that. We have to cross. We have to go to the very center, go to the very core, your core of the soul. You find that unique fragrance of your soul, whether nocturnal or your daytime, or does not matter. That's outer nature of us, which is like you find out what is your inner nature. That's most important, because our behavioral pattern shows certain things outside, maybe a result of conditioning. You may be very stressed out and you come to a conclusion, oh, my energy emitting frequency is unique, energy signature is I'm a stressful person. No, not that. This is from your mind. This is from your emotional conditioning that happened. You're much more than that. Drop the condition, drop all these layers, because go within. That's what meditation is. Meditation is just going into the core of yourself. And I highly recommend what the process called Enneagram process. Enneagram is a most beautiful methodology. Almost 24 years back, I have studied Enneagram, because when I read certain books by Osho Rajneesh, he used to mention about the master Gurdjieff, Master Gurdjieff. So when I used to find his books, there are certain books that he has authored, and he has written about somewhere about this deconditioning process. And Enneagram as a tool, Enneagram is a very powerful tool which can really peel these layers. So there are archetypal kinds of layers around us, like we are limited by this box. We think that we are inside the box. We are almost defined by the box we are in. So we view everything from our box, wherever that box is, whatever is that box is. Very limiting, very limiting. So we have to get out of the box, our mental box, our emotional box. And Enneagram is a very powerful tool. So Enneagram, through that, you understand how a child acquires these many layers of conditioning. Like we become helpers, we become perfectionists, we become a kind of performers, achievers, and all kinds of things. And we slowly drop one by one, and that's how we reach to divine essence. We are not these outer behavioral patterns. We are not these bunch of or baggage of emotions. We are not these kinds of thoughts that we have. We are not our beliefs that we are holding. We are much more than that. We are that divine essence. That's what Enneagram is. My dear friends, I highly advise everyone to, if you get an opportunity, you can look at that. We invite to this program called Soul Coach Training Transformational Program. We name it as Transformational Program, not Soul Coach Program or Training Program. It's called Transformation Program. In 2021, it's going to happen again, where we are going to learn about Enneagram, inner child, and past lives, and whatnot. Whatever we are speaking about the soul science, it's a beautiful, well-designed course which is offered free of charge. No money is involved here. Everyone, whoever are interested, they can apply for this, because the seats are limited. We always have a limitation with registrations. So you can look at our website to enroll yourself to the next year program. In Telugu and English, it's 20 days program. So in that 20 days, we learn all that. We learn about many things to peel these outer layers to arrive at a deeper essence layer. Essence is something very important, dear friends. I welcome you all to participate in this beautiful program. And Loknath, do you want to add something on this point about Soul Coach program?
Yes, sir. I was eagerly waiting to listen from you about this program to share with everyone. This is a unique program designed by Dr. Newton Dr. Lakshmi. This is a unique signature program from Quantum Life University. I proudly say that not from my arrogance, but from my humbleness, but also from my own experience. Soul Coach Transformation Program is one of the unique program which will help us to peel all the unconscious layers, whatever the master has shared with us, all the deconditioning process, all that will be shared in this course. So one must be ready, willingness to attend this 20 days course. 10 days first semester, which happens in January, Telugu batch, and February, English batch, next year, 2021. And then second semester will be there in November and December. So dates are there in our website if you want to know the dates. And very soon we are going to open the registrations online. So one can register with free training and accommodation, food, everything. So we from Quantum Life University offer this course based on voluntary donation based. Whoever are resonated with this cause, they can contribute to support this cause, because every year we conduct two batches, one in Telugu, one in English. So we have opportunity for next year course to join, to enroll. So what not everything will be shared, taught in this training program. I can say one word about this Soul Coach transformation program. It's a life manual, because we come here with a lot of confusions, with a lot of problems. We don't know how to balance our own emotions. We don't know how to handle our own mind. We know about how to operate computer, but many engineers, but we must know how to operate our life, how to organize our life, how to live our life to the fullest, and finally how to know the purpose of life. All this can happen through attending this Soul Coach transformation program. It is a must course for everyone on this earth planet. A must. If you have, if you want to change your life from the core, attend this program. So just spend 20 days of your time, uh, 20 days of time in your life to attend this course, and then your life will be changed. From For me, my life is totally different before Soul Coach program and after Soul Coach program. There is a big line, I can see there is a lot of huge changes that happened in my life by attending this program, because so far 15 batches have completed successfully. It's like yagna. It's conducting like yagna, like continuously growing, flowing with energy and wisdom, abundance of knowledge, everything: leadership, money, parenting, relationships, meditation, past life regression, enlightenment, learning about scriptures, developing extrasensory perception, and understanding about our dreams, and developing our own vision, connecting to our purpose, many things, and also how to earn money in the right way. What not everything about life is being covered in Soul Coach transformation program. We from Quantum Life University, we request all of you to enroll this course once in a lifetime, because for everyone it's one time opportunity. Every batch we have at least 500 to 600 members enroll for this course in Quantum Life University campus. We have plenty of space there, a lot of accommodation, and we connect to Mother Nature. And also we will be having extended hours of meditation in this course. We also have 1 day silence in every semester, and this is amazing program that I can say. Thank you, sir.
That's wonderful, Loknath, for sharing all the details. And you can check our website and for more details. For example, 2021, these are the on the screen. You can look at the 5th February to 14th February. That's the first semester. 10th December to 19th December is the second semester English batch. And it's a residential program. And it's the most beautiful program because we learn how to live without mobile phones. We practice karma yoga, we practice gnana yoga, we practice dhyana yoga, we have sajjana sangatya. We learn from all the trainers about many different topics that Loknath ji was mentioning. So most welcome, friends, most welcome to participate. And you can check our website for more details. And if you want to call us, you can also check. This is the details to contact SCBP. Please contact this following phone number. And these are the dates for you. And our website, you can check everything because there are many who attended who are also you can ask them always. They will share more details. So here I think someone is sharing about Shireen Sachdev ji sharing, you will not be the same person again. You will have progress leaps and bounds. That's really wonderful, Shireen ji, for sharing about your experience. Thank you. So, my dear friends, now let's meditate now. So, I think Lakshmi Manchugaru is sending her blessings, and she is such a wonderful master herself. She is saying that I wish to join in February, Dr. Garu, with your blessings. So most welcome, ma'am. If you are there, it's going to be fantastic. We really feel very wonderful because you emit such unique energy signature always. Thank you so much. You're most welcome. So, dear friends, right now, let's meditate for some time, all of us. In this meditation, we're going to focus on our breathing. We observe our breathing. Let's close our eyes. Sit in a comfortable posture. Today is really a wonderful day for all of us to find out our own unique energy signature. We are incomparable, unrepeatable, divine version of reality. There's nobody like you in the past, present, and future. Let's find out that. Right now, I would like you to close your eyes, sitting comfortably, joining your two hands together like this. And I would like you to watch your breathing. Notice your inhalation and exhalation. Observe your breathing. Notice your normal, natural breathing. Give all your attention to your breathing. Many thoughts may come, like clouds in the sky. It's okay, that's the function of the mind. The mind thinks. It's okay that mind can go on thinking, but you can disidentify with your mind. You are not your mind. You can watch the mind, you can witness the mind. It means that you are not your mind. Give all the attention to your breathing, your inhalation and exhalation. The normal natural breathing rhythm need to be observed. The thoughts which are connected with the past, the thoughts which are futuristic, the thoughts about planning something about the future, we don't need to really give our attention to any of these thoughts. Even the thoughts about what's happening around us right now in the world. Right now, our business is to observe our breathing. We give all the focus and attention to our breathing and find that beautiful space inside you, stillness and silence within you. That space within you where all the limitations that you carried about the past, all those conditioning layers, all those emotions which belongs to the past, all those things which are related to the outer world, we leave it there. We enter into this beautiful space of silence within us, the space of peace, the space of joy, the space of love within us. Let this silence be the portal now, the doorway. Go deeper and deeper and deeper to the very core of you, about who you are and what you are, your own unique vibration, the frequency that you emit when we are birthed as a soul from our higher self, from our monad, from our oversoul. Just like how a banyan tree gives rise to a seed, we also came out as a soul tentacle, a tentacle from our oversoul. You carried your own unique signature. Let us connect now to our own divine, unique energy signature at the core of our being, in this deep stillness. This is the space of unconditioned space. No conditions are there, no limitations are there. It is your pure space, a pure space of silence, a pure awareness exists there, transcending all the limitations of time and space. I'd like you to give all the attention to who you really are. Go to the core, dropping all the outer layers, going to the very core, to the center of your being. Just be that real self that you are, the true self that you are. Be that. Become conscious and aware of your own consciousness, which carries this unique energy signature. become aware of your own awareness, which always carried this unique energy signature from this pure space of silence. Just at this point of time, let go of all the stories, all the judgments, let go of all the outer layers of conditioning. Just be who you are. Another 3 minutes, my dear friends, from this place of pure awareness within you, the place of inner recognition of who you truly are. You are that unique soul fragrance. You are that unique energy signature. Allow yourself to completely experience this. How would you be feeling if you are truly yourself? How would you be feeling if you are really anchored to your unique energy signature and you are living it, you're experiencing it? What do you do with the feeling that comes out of you? What is that you experience? Another 1.5 minutes, dear friends. Allow this unique energy signature of you to radiate out. It's just like a flower, the bud which has opened all its petals. The fragrance of that flower is radiating out in the same way. Allow your unique energy, vibration, frequency to be emitted out through your personality structure, through your body, through your mind, through your breathing, through your gestures, through your every cell in your body, through your entire personality structure. Last 1 minute, my dear friends. 30 seconds. And now slowly you can start returning to the waking state of consciousness, fully awake, aware, conscious, by rubbing your palms and placing your hands on your eyes for a few seconds, touching your eyelids, and with this unique energy signature of you, the fragrance of your soul, which can be brought out from your heart, from your face, from your mouth, by smile or happiness, joy, you can slowly open your eyes. Take your time. Warm welcome, my dear friends. Welcome you all. And it's really wonderful to connect with all of you, dear friends. And we're going to continue this because you can, whatever the pointers, if you want to continue your practice to work on this, because these conditioning layers, some they can drop it very quickly, some they may take a little time, but your meditation practice will help you immensely. You can please continue the practice, and you can make a difference in the world by being really yourself. Your presence itself will speak. Your presence itself is a gift to the world. And everyone's presence is loving only, because the universe is the most loving place, most safest place. And without these distortions, the mind which has distorted everything, but we are restoring ourselves now. It begins from our own individual self, and which really can spread out throughout the globe. Thank you for joining, dear friends. And Loknath, thank you for today joining this interaction. And it's really wonderful to have you. And thanks for
Thank you.
sharing all your experiences. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so